Hello everyone! Today we'll be making characters from mood boards. Yeah, and they're all going to be anthro. Because why not? Because I find anthropomorphic characters really fun to draw, and also you can do much more with them than with human or humanoid characters, I feel like. Because they have ears and tails, and you can give them like wings and horns and just all sorts of funky little stuff that you couldn't give a regular human um, version. So yeah, first we got this kitty. I love cats. You should know this about me. I'm obsessed with cats. And her theme is like kind of punkish, yeah, gothish maybe, but like ripped up and stuff. She's basically just a little bit hardcore, just the tiniest bit. She's still really shy, but I think she would uh, like you to think that she's just a little bit hardcore. So we're doing the outlines now, and I wanted her to be a little bit chunkier than my usual characters. Not fat by any means, but a little of more, a little bit of muscle or fat on her bones. Because I usually draw bean poles, really skinny characters and stuff. So onto the coloring. The colors are pulled straight from the mood board that I used to create them, so I don't have much to say for the colors, other than since the theme of this one is cat and like purple, I was like, wait, maybe purple leopard print? And yeah, I did that on her shirt. I wanted something for her pants too, but I was like, that would be too much uh, clashing like patterns. So I gave her the tears that are in one of the pictures. Uh, and as much as I could give them, I didn't know how to. I just basically sampled the colors from the the eye at the picture and put their on her face. That must sound really, really weird out of context. Now we're gonna go to shading. Yeah, I decided I'm gonna shade these for some reason. I don't know why. I just did. And so it's nothing special, just my regular, like, very simple, very like blocky shading, almost cell shading. And we're done with her. Next one, I have a name for him actually. This is a boy. This is a puppy, like a Samoyed. I think that's what the dog is called. In the middle of the mood board, Samoyed. So that's why I made my character be. And there's a lot of like food related pictures on the mood board, so I made him kind of a foodie and gave him a fork and later some like crumbs on his face to show that he's been eating. And yeah, I don't draw boys or masculine characters that often, so that was kind of fun, but also kind of like boring at some parts because I was like, well, I can't do any froze, I can't do any layering, or maybe I can do layering, and I did exactly that. I gave him an overall, like a white overall, and I gave him what did I give him? Give me a moment, I'm having brain rot. I gave him a t-shirt, a bag filled with flowers, and a fluffy like a jacket thing, like a little coat with a fluffy thing at the top, because Samoyeds are very, very fluffy, so I wanted to keep the fluff about it. And his hair is also very fluffy, just because fluffy, you know, fluff. I live for the fluff. The fluff. Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. So as I was saying, I have a name for him because of all of the red and like pinks and peach and like warm tones. I immediately thought of him as like Valentino. Sorry, that was my little brother coming from the church. I meant to say I named him Valentino. That name just seems to fit him because of his colors. Yeah, he's Valentino to me. So all of these mood board characters are going to be, I think I'm gonna sell them as adoptables unless I really like them and want to keep them, but I don't think so. I don't think my uh, drawing skills and character designing skills are good enough yet. So I think I'm gonna sell them as adoptables on my DeviantArt, and they're gonna be really cheap too because I want them gone. So get on that if you can, if you want. So we're shading Valentino. There wasn't much hiccups or anything, just usual shading, a little bit of shine, and we're done with him. On to the next one. This one doesn't have a name. This is a princess polar bear. Maybe her name could be Paula. That could be nice. But you know, whatever you want to name her, future owner of this character. uh, she's she was kind of not fun to work with because I wanted to make the character wear a dress, and I'm not very good with dresses or like a feminine stuff and all that. I used to wear a lot of feminine stuff, but I don't anymore because I am trans mask, and yeah, I just it feels kind of icky to me sometimes now. So I try to avoid it. But this time I was like, no, I'm going to embrace it and I'm going to do the most feminine little bear girl and I'm gonna make her happy. So I did that, I think. So I wanted her to be really shy and like, look, my dress, so pretty. Kind of something like that. Uh, So we're doing the line art now, and as you can see, to balance out the chunkier kitty, I made her super skinny, especially in the waist, because she has a corset, so of course it would cinch her waist. And right now I'm adding more to the dress. I decided very last minute that I'm going to give her an overcoat kind of thing on her dress, like an overdress dress thing. I'm making no sense. I'm sorry. Uh, so the mood board, the aesthetic. Jesus, that's hard to say as a non English speaker. Um, the mood board is mostly purples and golds, so that's what I did for her color scheme. And as I was saying, I wanted her dress to be feminine, so I made her dress sparkle. Yeah, it's sparkly. So that means it's feminine, right? I don't know. I'm sorry. So now we're going on to the shading, which is the last thing we're gonna be doing in this video. So I'm just gonna say, if you have time, please consider donating to my zrutka.pl, because I'm trying to get recovery. I'm trying to get help for my mental illnesses. So I would really enjoy it and be so grateful if you donated to my pledge. So yeah, that's it for today. See you next time. Goodbye.